How is it possible that hard things, things we would say are bad things, could be used for good? That's a question I have reading today's passage one last time, John 21. After this intimate exchange between Jesus and Peter, Jesus tells Peter about something that's going to happen to him. John 21 at verse 18, he says, "Very truly I tell you, when you were younger you dressed yourself and went where you wanted. But when you're old you will stretch out your hands and someone else will dress you and lead you where you do not want to go." Jesus said this to indicate the kind of death by which Peter would glorify God. Then he said to him, "Follow me." Jesus tells Peter about this thing that happens in life where when we're young and vigorous in our 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s, we get agency. We get to do what we want and go where we want to go, and we get to sort of direct our lives. But there's something that happens as we get older. We release control, and more we become dependent on other things to do things for us. Basic things like get us dressed, feed us, clothe us. And in this moment, he talks about you'll stretch out your hands. And what we're told through history is Peter dies as a martyr, actually on a cross himself. So what is Jesus saying here? He tells Peter, hard things are going to come. You're going to be asked to do things that you don't want to do, that are difficult, and follow me. So life is not always going to be directed by what you want and where you want to go, but I will lead you, and you will follow me into hard places. And he invites him one last time, follow me. That follow me line is a throwback to the very beginning of John's gospel, where he says, what are you looking for? Come and see. Come and see is like, follow me. Come, you've seen what this is all about. Follow me. Go where I will lead you, even if where I lead you is difficult and hard. Why? Because Jesus, who suffered and endured the worst, if we follow him even unto the cross and the tomb, we will come out on the other side, on the side of resurrection and new life. That's what we believe is at the heart of the Christian story, that darkness, evil, and death don't have the last word. But that when we follow Jesus, he leads us from death to life, from suffering to glory. And it's his final word to Peter. Things are going to get hard. You're going to do things you don't want to do and experience hard things. But follow me. Tie this to what he's just asked Peter. Do you love me? If you love me, follow me. That's the word I'm taking home as we wrap up this week in John. If we love Jesus, if we've seen that he's trustworthy, that he's not safe but he's good, then it's worth following him with everything that we have. So imagine you're sitting on the seashore with Jesus. He looks at you and says, do you love me? Bad things might happen, hard things might come. I'm going to take you places you don't necessarily want to go, but follow me. It's going to be good in the end.